Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. This reading is roughly for the first week of September. So it's going to cover the 1st till about the 7th or 8th of September 2024. Which card are you drawn to right now? Is it card 1, card 2, or card 3? Once you've made your choice, you can click on that timestamp below, fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Hello, Group 1. So let's see what your first card is. For you, we have Soldier. So part of your week might involve a soldier, someone maybe going off somewhere, or someone coming back, or someone joining the military. I mean, it could be anything like that. Let's also draw for you a fortune cookie card. Oops. All right, we've got challenges. Take some time out from problems or conflicts, or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. Okay? So approach problems softly to avoid making matters worse. Interesting, we've got the soldier and then this card. So both together, just for you, could mean don't go into a problem or an issue as if you were a soldier going into battle. Don't battle something if it's not worth your energy or your time. Okay? All right, let's get into the tarot. And this is the Aquarian Tarot. It's the mini deck in a tin. Let's see what we get for you, Group 1. This is a little crooked. Sorry, it's driving me crazy. There we go. Okay, so we have 7 of Cups. Judgment. 8 of Coins. Lovers. And the Tower. Wow, okay. What is going on here? I would say, first and foremost, for most of you, there's probably going to be some kind of a conflict or a challenge having to do with you and another person, a relationship, most likely a romantic relationship. And that might be happening towards the end of the week. Maybe it's kind of culminating or growing into something that just, turns into a big disagreement or a big conflict or something like that. But we do see at the beginning of the week that we've got the 7 of Cups where it is a choice. You're making choices here. Choices that might lead to this conflict, right? Are you being too judgmental? Is there an element of work in the conflict? Do you feel like someone's not working enough or putting in enough effort? Do you feel like someone is working too much and not with you as much as they could be? I feel like all the cards kind of are playing into this theme of you having a relationship challenge this week, Group 1. So pay attention to that. Let's see if there's anything else about that I can tell you. Well, we do have the Star. So what I'm getting with that is that that's probably the ideal outcome. You can get to the ideal outcome. Wow, look at that. By avoiding something negative or by not playing into any kind of negativity that is within you or within the other person, such as being pessimistic, such as assuming the worst is going on, assuming it's going to turn out terrible. A lot of this has to do with what's happening within you, is kind of what I'm getting. And I feel strongly that the first card has to do with you choosing to behave or react in a certain way, right? Sometimes challenges or conflicts can be avoided simply by choosing a better way to react. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting with your reading. Now we do have the 5 of Coins. There is somebody who is worried about money. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely they are worried or obsessed about money or possibly health. That might be the conflict. You are being judged or criticized, or you're judging or criticizing someone else. about their differing views about money, work, or fortune. That's kind of what I'm getting here. What else can I tell you? We've got Page of Swords. Communication is the key, Group 1. How you communicate, how you react. Ace of Coins is telling you that everything will be okay, but it does depend on how you choose to react to a situation or how you react to a confrontation, conflict, or challenge. Because whatever it is a big deal, but it can just be a big deal in the moment. And you can kind of pacify the situation by how you act or react, is kind of what I'm getting. And it is definitely you and one other person. Most of you, this is your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, significant other, whatever. Some of you, this is going to be happening at work, okay? So just keep it in mind. Be very mindful of, again, for like the 4th time I've said it, how you act and react to someone else. You might want to dig a little deeper, figure out where they're coming from. Maybe they're taking something out on you because they're sick. But whatever it is, just take into account all factors before you react. And the whole situation, the end of the situation, the outcome of the situation is kind of going to depend on how you react, is kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so hopefully this helps you, Group 1. Have a great week. Bye. Hi, Group 2. Let's see what your first card is. For you, we have service. So someone might be of service to you, helping you fix something or extending a helping hand, or you might be of service to someone else this week. So pay attention to that keyword. We're also going to get a fortune cookie card for you, Group 2, before we get into the tarot. All right, let's do this one. And for you, we have reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. Okay? So some friendships might come to an end and others might blossom and become stronger. Some may blossom and become stronger because you realize someone's going to be there for you. Or vice versa, they realize you're going to be there for them. And that makes that relationship stronger. I feel like those first 2 cards tie into each other in that way, Group 2. And you'll realize maybe that some friends you've had for a long time aren't there for you. So that's why that friendship comes to an end, right? We've all gone through that, or most of us, I should imagine. All right, tarot, we've got first card, 7 of Cups, the same card that Group 1 got. Very interesting. 9 of Cups. Queen of Cups in the center here. Whoops, I just knocked all those over there. We've got the Fool. And we have the 2 of Rods, or staves, or wands. Okay. Let's take a look here. I feel that for this week's reading, I feel that all the cards are tying in. These are telling a story without me even having to clarify with extra cards, not very often anyway. So looking at the cards, it's telling the story of your wish coming true through a choice you make. There's a Queen of Cups involved. I feel like this is the new friend coming in, someone who's proving themselves to be very loving, caring, committed to the friendship, that you realize they care about you deeply, and that's what kind of extends this friendship or elevates the friendship to the next level. So you're willing to take a chance on this friendship. That's kind of what I'm getting here, but it all depends on the choices you make early in the week to accept that invitation. Maybe you hear from someone you don't know very well. They invite you to their house or out to lunch or to a thing, and you're like, I don't know this person very well. I'd say if you get a good vibe from them overall, let's disintegrate all your fears, all your worst fears, all that stuff that comes up. If you get a good vibe from this person in general, I would say go for it. Okay? This, for some of you, could blossom into a romantic thing. Most of you, it's just a friendship. It's a soul bond. It's a very special relationship, something you've been wishing for. Maybe you've felt lonely. Let's see what else I can tell you. Yeah, you're going somewhere. There's movement here. It's riding with them in the vehicle or on the train or getting an Uber together or whatever is kind of what I'm getting. There's also King of Rods. So we've got water energy and fire energy. I'm going to have these two looking at each other. One of you is probably a water sign. One of you is probably a fire sign. Sun, moon, or rising. And I would say the new friend is very attracted to you as a friend. They want to be loyal to you. They want to motivate you. You in turn motivate them. You are, in a sense, in service to each other in that way. So it's not just you. It's not just you who needs the friend here. They need you as much as you need them. It's kind of the energy I'm getting from your reading, group 2. It's mutual. Look at that, 6 of Cups. It's a nostalgia card, but it's also going back to a childhood type relationship. So maybe, like, let's say when you were young, you had a best friend, you were with that person all the time, and then something happened, they moved far away, or whatever circumstance kind of pushed you apart from that person. This new relationship is reminiscent of that, okay? Or maybe there was a sister you were close to and she moved away or she passed away. This relationship is reminiscent of that. This is the wish card. You've been wanting something like that for many years. That's what this could grow into. That's what I'm getting from the cards. That's what I'm getting psychically. There's more validation. Queen of Rods. We have King of Rods and Queen of Rods. So it's kind of saying, yes, somebody here is a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And someone could be a water sign, but I feel like this Queen of Cups energy is probably just proving to you that the person is sincere in their wanting to be friends. Okay? And just like group 1's, it's going to really depend on a choice you make early in the week. So be very careful about those choices that you make. I would say be a little fearless with this Fool card. Be a little bit fearless in accepting invitations from people you don't know all that well. If you get a good vibe from them intuitively, it could grow into something really great. And we have the Knight of Rods. Oh my gosh, we have the trifecta of the fire sign family. All we're missing here is the Page, but we do have the 2. So yeah, it's full forces ahead. They're also action. So it's kind of saying it's time. It's emotional. There's a bond, but it's time to take action later in the week. So the invitation, the connection might form early in the week, and the action is later in the week. All right, group 2, I hope this helps you, and I hope you have a great week. Bye. Hello, group 3. Let's see what your first card is for this week. And you have Sweetheart. So there's some kind of a sweetheart romantic theme playing into your week. Let's also get you a fortune cookie card. Whoops. Okay. Positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. Okay? I feel like the 2 go together. So the positive work outcome might have to do with you and your partner or spouse or lover, whatever, doing something together and finishing something. And also, it could be making a large purchase with your person. You know, buying a house together, buying a new car together, buying vacation property or home together would make sense. All right, let's get into the tarot. All right, we have the Death card first. Ace of Swords, I love that. The Lovers in the center. Judgment. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, let's take a look. All right, it's definitely the end of something and the beginning of something new. There's clear communication, there's clear decision making. We have the Lovers right next to that, and Judgment. So these three, especially in the center, are saying you and your person are making choices together. They're tough choices, but you can do it. Discuss things and know that it's time for a change. It's now time for something new, whether it's a new home, a new car, a new lease on life, a new boat, a new vacation home, whatever it is, it's time for something new. And you will make the right decisions. Don't be afraid of that. You've been afraid of that. Eight of Swords is about like a self-restriction, right? You can get out of it if you just decide to. So you have to make a choice. We've got the Seven of Rods, being a little bit defensive. But the Nine of Cups, we have the Wish card here. Don't get too defensive on this issue. It's going to be just fine. And wishes are going to come true. Don't get caught up in the what if we make a wrong choice and we don't have enough money for the future, etc., etc. I feel like everything's going to be okay, but you have to be brave enough to kind of make this choice, and you're making the choice together with your person. There's the Chariot. Could have to do with a new vehicle or a vacation. There's movement with the Chariot, but it's also a goal, heading towards a goal. So there is momentum here with you two, heading towards a goal. The end of the old, the death of the old. It's time to move on. The Ace promises a new beginning. All right. And we have action with the Eight of Rods, taking action towards your goal. What is your goal? Maybe your goal is that large purchase, a larger home, more property, or a smaller home, less property to take care of if you're going into like your retirement years. This is the week to talk it out and to make a choice with your person. I feel like you're going to see eye to eye this week, and you're going to take action. At the very least, make lists towards the goal that you want or the goals that you want. And you're going to achieve those goals or reach those goals together. Yeah, have strength. Have faith and strength, because it's going to happen. And you're not going to have to do it alone, okay? If this isn't your person, let's say you're single, then this is definitely someone you trust who is advising you in this matter. For example, if you're single and you're looking to buy your first home on your own, and you have a good friend who's a realtor or a real estate agent, they're going to be advising you. Or you have a friend who's an accountant or your financial advisor, whatever. Somebody who's very close to you, who you trust, is advising you on this path. So don't be afraid. It's time to take action towards this big goal, this big wish that's going to come true. You are manifesting it. You're on your way to manifesting it. Okay? All right, group 3, I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye.